Hey you guys, it is Ninfa and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. As I always say, you can make more money, but you can't make more time. So you taking the time to watch this is truly a blessing and I'm so grateful. So thank you so much. I help women become healthier financially and physically, and it always starts with your mind. So we're in the book called Eat That Frog. We're on chapter 3 and 4, and they're kind of cohesive together. So I figured I'd just put the two chapters together. So the first chapter, or chapter 3, was all about the 80-20 rule. And basically what he was saying is that the people that have the most influence and the most success is 20% of the people in the world, essentially. The 80% of the rest of us is just the rest of us, right? That don't have that influence. They're trying to be able to get that success. And so that's the 80-20 rule. He also stated that 20% of the work that you do will be 80% of your results. So he had a few examples here, and I want to make sure that I point that out to you. It says 20% of your customers will account for 80% of your sales. 20% of your products or services will account for 80% of your profits. 20% of your tasks will account for 80% of the value of what you do, and so on. This means that if you have a list of 10 items to do, 2 of those items will turn out to be worth 5 to 10 times or more than the other 8 items you put together. And that's the reason why I named this What's the Most Important, because basically these two chapters are just about you prioritizing the most important tasks. And so in chapter 3, it says this is what you need to do for your tasks, or for your, let's just say, I think he's actually asking you to do. So, number 1, make a list of all the key goals, activity, projects, and responsibilities in your life today. Which of them are or could be in the top 10 or 20% of the tasks that represent or could represent 80 or 90% of your results. Okay, so that's number 1 thing you need to do. Number 2, resolve today that you are going to spend more and more of your time working in those few areas that you can really make a difference in your life and career, and less time on lower value activities. So that is the task for chapter 3, and the same thing for chapter 4. It really is consider the consequences. And basically, people that are successful, they think out in the future. They're like, what do I want in my 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now? And these are the things I want, so what do I need to do today to be able to achieve them? And most people that are unsuccessful, we don't think that way. So the successful people are those who are willing to delay gratification and make sacrifices in the short term so that they can enjoy far greater rewards in the long term. Unsuccessful people, on the other hand, think more about short-term pleasures and immediate gratification while giving little thought to the long-term future. And that's, most of us think that way, right? It's just nice to feel good right now, but we really do need to think about what do we want in our future and what we need to be doing today, because it has consequences on where our life is going to be in the next 5, 10, 20 years, or in just our lives in general, right? And so he said motivation requires motive. The greater the potential and positive impact that an action or behavior of yours can have on your life, once you define it clearly, the more motivated you will be to overcome procrastination and get it done quickly. So just like he's always saying, you just need to make sure, okay, what is the most important things I need to do right now? Eat that frog. This is what the book's all about. Do that most important thing and then do the rest of the stuff. It's not saying you can't do that, but you also have to realize that we don't have time to do everything in our lives. And so it's very important to do the most important things first so that we live a more fulfilled life. All right. And so the activity for this one on chapter 4 for you to do is, number 1, review your list of tasks, activities, and projects regularly. Consistently ask yourself which one project or activity, if I did it in an excellent and timely fashion, would have the greatest positive consequences in my work or potential life. Number 2, determine the most important thing you could be doing every hour of every day. Okay. And then discipline yourself to work continually on the most valuable use of your time. What is that for you right now? Whatever it is that can help you the most, set it as a goal. Make a plan to achieve it and go to work on it. Go to work on your plan immediately. Remember the wonderful words of, I don't know how to say his name. Goethe? I don't know. Only engage and the mind grows heated. Begin and the work will be completed. All right, so basically that's it. And there was something I wanted to make mention. He said ask these 3 questions when you are looking to make sure you're doing the right tasks each day. What are my highest value activities? Second question, what can I and only I do if done well will make a real difference, right? And then number 3, what is the most valuable use of my time right now? In other words, what is the biggest frog of all at this moment? All right, guys. So go ahead and post below what you guys have been doing. I did in chapter 3. I went ahead and wrote down all the tasks I needed to do today. And so I'm technically doing chapter 3 and 4 right now, where I'm prioritizing and doing those things that are most important today and then do the rest afterwards. And so I'm excited to see your progress, and I'm excited to see my progress in this as well. I want to be that 20%er. So let's go out there and do that. And again, if you want my notes, all right, my notes for this, just message me. Either go to Messenger in Facebook, or if you're watching this on IGTV, go to what is it called, the DMs, drop a message there, and I will be able to send you a PDF or Word document on the notes that I'm taking for this book. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.